Hey, this is a quick top 10 video. This is my top 10 earphones in the world, the planet, the entire planet Earth, all the people that are on it, and all the earphones that are on it as well. Put it all together. Top 10 by me, based on my library. Very specific. I think these are the best 10. I said I do it 4 times a year, and this is 3 months ago that this got done, so let's go ahead and start. First one, and this is not a set that was on the previous list. This is called the Elysian Acoustic Labs X. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the graph on it. This is like the ideal for me. It has a nice bump in the sub bass, it glides through the mid bass, it's got great mids, it's got a nice steady gain, and then it goes all the way off the scale with very well done EST treble. I like it a lot. Its weak point is its price. That's it. There's nothing sonically wrong with it. It's right there. It's a beast of a set. I fucking love it. It's my favorite overall. I'm actually seriously considering buying another one because I got that one with the gold caps on it, and the one that he did, I might put a picture up while you're watching this. It's just, it plays my library back like a champ. You guys see my library in all my videos. I just love the replay of this set. It's fantastic. So that would be number 1. Number 2 would be the former number 1, which would be the unique Melody MEST Mark II. I won't go into that one. It's, if you bought that set, I got customs of the first generation and the second generation. The difference between this set and the X is $2,500, so that's a lot of money. And the only difference probably in quality is I think the extension is better on the X, and the bass is probably a little bit, it's got a little more impact. I think the driver inside the X is maybe a little bit better. But price for performance, it would be the MEST Mark II. It's a really good set. Next set is going to be Zens Up by Mangird, or they changed their name or something. This is a bassy set, but it's got a JKLMNO or the Trieli. If you guys don't understand what the Trieli and what they're doing with this set, is they're de-emphasizing part of the upper mids and treble, probably tuning towards vocals and string instruments, and it's subduing some of the harmonics to a level where it's about the same as the mid area. So it's not really that far down. And then it's got clear emphasis later. It's not a resonance peak in the coupler or something. This is legit EST energy on both sets. Let me take the Trieli out. Does it sound like Trieli? No, but the Mangird is, if you like your bass, you want this set. It's beryllium based. It's got lots of impact. It's got great info. It goes all the way off the scale. There's no massive drop here after 10K. That's all legit energy. And this little scoop right here is just like the Bird, and I find it quite appealing. That's why it's in the S tier for me, and it's number 3. It's a really good set. Some people haven't liked it. I don't know why. You can leave a comment below, but I still rate it very highly. Next set is going to be the Trieli, which I just mentioned. This is probably the best set that I've ever heard for vocals, which my library is very much vocals. Everything from, we got Bon Jovi right there. How's that? Landing on Bon Jovi. Everything you're looking at is vocals. Elton John, The Grateful Dead, Heart, Ice Cube, I See You, Joe Walsh, Robert Plant, Marvin Gaye, Tupac, Meatloaf, Metallica, Nas, Ozzy. It's a rock and hip-hop library. I need my vocals done well, and this does it. The Bird is just really, really dope. I love it a lot. It's very, very expensive. The weakest point of it is that it's expensive, and also, unlike the X, which is expensive, this has BA in the bass. I don't know, that would be my first choice. I don't find it to be lacking, and I use it. It's right over there. You can see it. If you guys haven't seen a $5,000–$6,000 earphone, there you go. It's always sitting over there. Sometimes stuff doesn't, you can't see it around here because I don't keep everything up at the same time. But I keep it because it's so good at vocals. Is it worth the money? I don't know. Are you a doctor? The Thea Audio and the Clairvoyance are, I like the Clairvoyance, I like the Oracle. This is a tough spot for me, so I'm not going to talk on it because I'm giving thought to it right now. I think I prefer the Oracle more than the Clairvoyance, though I like the Clair. there's some thought to go there. I put them together because I wasn't sure where to put the other. Do you just throw it out? Like, I can't do that, so I don't know. Next set is going to be really interesting. It's called the JQ Audio White Knight. Let's take a look at this graph because this is very fascinating. See if I can get a yellow in here. There we go. This has a dynamic driver, has 6 balanced armatures. That's the same as the Monarch first and second generation, and 4 ESTs. So it's got 4 ESTs, 6 balanced armatures, and 1 dynamic driver, and it's a company you've probably never heard of called JQ Audio. This is the tuning that you would like to have for fast metal. It does not overemphasize the harmonics of things that will get a little bit intense for you when you're listening to speed metal, death, thrash, or even Metallica. I mean, stuff like that sounds dope on this set. It's quite expensive for a company you probably haven't heard of, but it is. Is it right over here? It is. I didn't plan this, but I always keep it close to me. This is a really, really nice set. It's called the JQ Audio White Knight. I recommend it highly. It's a lot better than a lot of sets by companies like 64 Audio and Empire Ears that charge that kind of money regularly. I think this set is really good. And if you're into metal and stuff that has a lot of intense upper harmonics and is very fast, you got a dynamic driver, you got 6 balanced armatures and 4 ESTs. It's a beast. Next one is going to be the QDC and NOLE V14. This is a good set. It's got multiple profiles, so I'm not going to highlight it. It's expensive, $2,700. It might be a little bit cheaper now. It's okay. I'll go ahead and click on it real quick. It's got a graph that's, you start to see a pattern when you see these graphs. I like extension and I like bass. That looks like a lot of bass, but it's balanced armature, so it's kind of a compensation curve. Doesn't sound that bad. It sounds great, actually. It's one of my favorites. I like this a lot better than the NOLE because it's got more bass than the NOLE, and it sounds like this is in the raw configuration. I think it's a really nice set. Next would be the Shure EJ07. I got to graph that set. I got to get the regular one. The custom is right here. Huge fan. It doesn't have the treble that some people would want, but for my library, listening to stuff like Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run with the Glockenspiel and Cymbal Strikes and all that stuff that would exist in the area that people claim where it's lacking, that actually doesn't happen. So graphs are awesome, but they're not going to tell you the whole story. Mangird T, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then one more. I'm going to do the Mangird T. I'm actually right below that is the 7 Hz Timeless, and there's some thought about switching these two up because the 7 Hz is a legit planar for $200, and it can give you an idea of what planar does, which is not what dynamic and BAs and ESTs do, and it's got its good points and its bad points, but paying $1,000 to discover something sucks. $200, and if you like it, like you like planar headphones like I love, you can kind of really fall in love with the set quite easily. So I'm going to leave it there and skip the Mangird T because I might actually move the 7 Hz Timeless. I'll actually do it right now in this video. I just did it right in front of you. There we go. That's my top 10. Elysian Acoustic Labs X, Unique Melody Mk2, IER Z1R, Mangird Zens Up, Aurelius Troili. I think that's what's called the Oracle Clairvoyance. I'm going to do something with that. The JQ Audio White Knight, fucking beast. QDC and NOLE V14, Shure EJ07, and the 7 Hz Timeless. Those are my top 10. Love them a lot. There's people watching me right now. Do they know what's going on? I don't know why those in the video. I was going to do a video comparing those two. I think my set's much better, and then thought, what's the point? Just tune it, let it go, get over it. But I was close. I actually did a video, and then fuck it, I'm out.